The nation is divided these days over what should be taught in our schools, on the high school and even on the college level. In some places, moves are being made to limit courses on the study of African American history. But as I learned, Southern Connecticut State University is moving in the other direction. Here's the story in this morning's edition of Connecticut Up Close. On the campus of Southern Connecticut State University, a new minor is now being offered, Africana Studies.
What are the markers of success, right? And what are the costs?
These are just some of the students in that first class. Created by SCSU professors Siobhan Carter-David and Brendan Hutchinson, it's a remix, as Carter-David puts it, to the more traditional African Studies program.
We've had students in the last few years demand for courses that represented their reality. So I think that because of those demands, the university was able to join us in the initiative.
It was important because there are students here who want to learn about their own sort of background and understand the contributions of people of African descent to our nation and the world over.
The coursework runs the gamut of the African American experience, everything from history, political science, and health disparities to more contemporary issues like the influence of hip-hop culture on our modern society.
It's just the epitome of just academic freedom, where you're studying things that folks sometimes are really uncomfortable about learning about. And you're just having the ability to do that in a way that really utilizes all your skill sets that you can probably bring to the table as a student.
And these professors tell me this course of study is more important than ever, given the nation's current political climate. In places like Florida, where Republican Governor Ron DeSantis has pushed to block state colleges from offering programs that deal with diversity and inclusion.
We know that these types of ideologies can spread very quickly. And so what's happening in Florida is very dangerous and scary, because if it can happen there, then we just know that, we might be a few years away from something happening nationwide.
For senior Ashley Simon, the coursework and also importantly, the professors teaching it made Africana Studies unlike anything she'd ever experienced in her college career.
Africana Studies was one of my favorite classes. I feel like it was very important as a Black woman to get taught this information by other Black women, because I feel like typically we are left out of the conversation.
I think that when you know who you are, it really impacts how you arrive, the kind of choices you make, the way you step into your own power. And so I think that the history is really important.
And that first class of students in the Africana Studies program was made up entirely of students of color. But Professors Carter-David and Hutchinson are hoping the coursework will appeal to a wider range of students in the coming years.